They say Hollywood is full of tough guys, but let's be real. Most of them couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. Then there's Jason Statham. The guy doesn't just play dangerous on screen, he is dangerous. How did a former street-smart diver from England become the deadliest man in Tinseltown? Let me break it down for you. First off, Jason didn't come from the usual Hollywood brat pack. No silver spoon, no acting dynasty. The dude was a professional diver, jumping off cliffs and competing at a world-class level before anyone even knew his name. That means discipline, fearlessness, and a killer body from day one. When he moved to modeling and then to acting, he wasn't some fragile Hollywood newbie. He was built like a tank and ready to throw down. What really sets Jason apart, though, is his no BS attitude. Watch any of his movies, Transporter, Crank, Fast and Furious, and you'll notice something rare. His fights don't look like choreographed dance routines. They look raw, gritty, real. That's because Jason does almost all his own stunts and fight scenes. No wires, no stunt doubles, just pure sweat, bruises, and hours in the gym. He trains in martial arts like Krav Maga and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he mixes it with street fighting grit that comes from real experience, not just studio rehearsals. People often talk about charisma, but Jason's kind of charisma is different. It's quiet, lethal, and magnetic. You don't hear him yelling, "I'm the baddest," all over the place. He lets his actions speak. His smoldering stare and calm confidence tell you he's a guy who's seen some things and isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. That's exactly what Hollywood needed, an action star who could sell toughness without overacting. But let's be honest, it's not just about fighting skills or looks. Jason's rise is about timing and hustle. Back in the early 2000s, action heroes were getting replaced by CGI-heavy spectacles and blockbuster stars who couldn't throw a punch. Jason came in like a breath of fresh air, reminding the industry that raw physicality and authenticity still mattered. His style is simple but effective. Fast moves, brutal hits, and zero filler. And the man is smart about his roles. He doesn't waste time chasing flashy effects or melodrama. Instead, he picks characters who are deadly and efficient, like a shark that never stops moving. Even when the plots get wild, you believe every punch because he makes it real. That's how you build a legacy, one gritty fight scene at a time. Let's not forget his work ethic, which is basically legendary. The guy trains like a maniac every single day. He doesn't just lift weights or do cardio, he goes full beast mode with functional training, combat drills, and even stunt rehearsals that would kill most people. When you see him throwing a car, jumping off buildings, or pulling off insane fight choreography, remember, it's because he's earned every bit of it. No shortcuts, no stunt doubles, just pure, relentless grind. There's also a certain humility to him that makes him stand out. Despite being the most dangerous man on screen, Jason keeps it real off screen. He doesn't do the typical Hollywood diva stuff. No flashy parties or social media antics. He's all about the craft, the grind, and the respect for the work. Fans love that about him. He's the tough guy who still feels like your down-to-earth neighbor. Plus, Jason's got that unique British charm mixed with a badass edge. That accent, that smirk, that intensity. It's a package Hollywood can't resist. He made cool look effortless, blending old-school toughness with modern swagger. It's why every villain or hero he plays feels authentic, not like a cartoon character. And here's the kicker, his longevity. Hollywood loves to toss aside action stars after a few flops or aging out of their prime. Jason's been killing it for over 2 decades, constantly evolving without losing that raw edge. He's not just surviving, he's thriving, even when most of his peers have faded into obscurity. That's because he's smart, selective, and committed to being the best version of himself every single day. In short, Jason Statham became Hollywood's most dangerous man because he's the real deal. A mix of hardcore training, street smarts, killer instincts, and pure hustle. No gimmicks, no fake bravado. Just a relentless pursuit of excellence that makes every movie punch, kick, and stunt feel like the real thing. That's why when he's on screen, you're not just watching an action star, you're witnessing a living legend in motion. If you want to be dangerous like Jason, remember this. It's not about flashing muscles or loud talk. It's about grinding every day, mastering your craft, and never pretending to be something you're not. Be real, be relentless, and maybe, Just maybe, you'll be the next name people whisper when they talk about the toughest in the game.